Good morning. Today is a very important day. Ni siku ambayo tunatarajia kwamba OKA na Azimio watapatana, watakuwa na mkutano pale KICC. And as we speak, when we speak at the moment, tayari baadhi ya vigogo wameshaanza kufika pale. Wengine hasa viongozi wa chama wa OKA na Azimio wako katika mkutano ambao unaendelea, na tunafahamishwa kwamba huenda kukawa na matokeo mazuri. And today, if you have just joined us for the first time, this is your host, the tallest man in Black Africa, Gashi Scaman TV. I want us to look at the running mate question in Azimio. Ni nani ambaye anaweza kuwa running mate wa Raila? Kwa sababu it's a foregone conclusion that Raila is the Azimio candidate. When I look at the candidates that we have Peter Munya as the front runner, Peter Kenneth, Martha Karua, and Kalonzo Musyoka. Kwa hivyo nataka tumwangalie Peter Munya. Peter Munya, I think, is the best bet at the moment. Hii ni kwa sababu unapoangalia Munya utapata kwamba ana sifa za kipekee ambazo zinaweza kuleta ushindi ambao unatakikana kwa sasa. Kwa sababu unapoangalia Munya, kwa mfano unapowaleta pamoja na Kiraito Murugi, utaona these guys are lethal, these guys are go-getters, these guys, the combination of the two will bring so many votes in Meru. I can assure you that ikiwa Raila Amolo Odinga atamchagua Peter Munya, Wameru wote watahamia Azimio. Ulijionea wewe jana yale ambayo yalitokea kule Meru, juzi sio jana, ambapo maelfu kwa maelfu walihudhuria mkutano wa Azimio, jambo ambalo halikuwa linatarajiwa, jambo ambalo si la kawaida. Unapomwangalia Munya, the guy is very enthusiastic. Yani ana hamu ya kufanya kazi, ana matumaini, ana lego, ana nia. Na unapomwangalia then pia he has the goodwill of the President Uhuru Kenyatta. Now that is why the guy did not resign. It is not by design, it is not by default. Ni kitu ambacho kimepagwa. Tena unapoangalia Munya is a mobilizer. This is one guy who can do anything to mobilize votes for Raila Amolo Odinga, and we saw it in Meru, as I have said. Then look at Munya. Munya is a schemer, and it is believed that inaaminika kwamba hata Kiraito wako wamemshida katika nini. The guy was rigged out by, I understand, by these guys who are rigging the elections so that they could win the 2022 elections. So they wanted Kiraito to be on their side, and that is why it took Kiraito so long to join Raila Amolo Odinga. Kwa ukimwangalia Munya ni mtu ambaye anaweza kupaga mikakati. Jambo lingine ni kwamba Mount Kenya, Meru is part of Mount Kenya. Na wakati ambapo tuseme kwa mfano the Kikuyu Nation wakiona Munya amechaguliwa, unajua hawatakuwa na malalamishi, kwa sababu watakubali, unajua the Merus and the Kabas and the Kikuyus, all these guys are cousins, na hawakutakuwa na kinyogo, na litaonekana tu ni jambo la kawaida, ni modo wa nyumba. Hivyo ndivyo watu wanaitana. Jambo lingine ni kwamba Uhuru will take, if Munya is appointed the running mate, Uhuru will take care of Mount Kenyan votes. You take care of the Kikuyu Nation. The best bet at the moment, I would say, is Peter Munya. And the last but not least, the one advantage that Munya has is that the guy has a clean record. Is not like other guys who have questionable past. Let's look at Peter Kenneth. Peter Kenneth brings what we call the royalty. The guy is very royal. Hasa unapoangalia uhusiano uliopo sasa kati ya Uhuru na Raila, utaona kwamba this guy Raila needs somebody who is very loyal, because he should learn from Uhuru experience with his deputy, that is Arap Ruto. Arap Ruto gave the president a hell of time, and he has to keep on looking over the shoulder. So this is one guy who is very loyal. The other thing is that the Muranga votes, he may bring a basket full of Muranga votes, although huenda asilete kura nyingi, kwa sababu ushawishi wake unajua sasa amezibwa. he is overshadowed by Uhuru Kenyatta and the Jubilee Party in Mount Kenya. And then one disadvantage of Peter Kenneth is that I don't find him very enthusiastic. Yani hana ile hamu, yani ukimlinganisha na Munya utaona kwamba this guy is somehow dormant. It's not, it doesn't bring what I would expect from a running mate. Although he brings also a very good image politically. The guy is respected. Even in Mount Kenya, the guy is respected. And this one, that's why I would propose, given the two, Peter Kenneth and Munya, I would advise Baba to go for Peter Munya. Let's look at Karua. Mother Karua brings what we call experience. Ana ujuzi mwingi sana kwa sababu amekuwa katika serikali, amekuwa katika siasa, amekuwa katika, she has been a minister, I think, of water and then justice and legal ministry, and ni mtu ambaye amehusishwa na mambo mengi. Unakumbuka 2007 she was actually one of the only man standing, all the men were sleeping wakati alikuwa anapigania Kibaki. Remember her in KICC. She is also a go-getter. Huyo sio mtu wa kugojea, ni mtu wa kuendea. Ni mtu ambaye hawezi kugoja ati aletewe. Kwa hivyo she is likely to bring a lot of energy, just like Munya, who will bring a lot of energy that is actually required in Baba's campaign. The other thing is that the best thing is that this woman is incorruptible. Si fisadi hata kidogo. Nakumbuka I think during Kibaki's time there were those guys who are the power behind the throne. They used to call her the poor lady from Kirinyaga, who was the water in nature. Mother Karua is also a reformist. Kule kuhusishwa na mabadiliko kwa sababu yeye na baba wamekuwa wakishirikiana kwa muda mrefu. Na I remember there was a time hata wakati mwingine walikuwa wanatofautiana bunge. In fact, she wanted to slap Raila, if I'm not wrong. Kwa hivyo kile kilichopo ni kwamba Mother Karua brings also a lot of energy. We have seen her because she is also a mobilizer and she's trustworthy. Ni mtu ambaye tunaweza kusema kwamba hatuwezi kumpuuza. Na now the question would be, Mother Karua would be the question of loyalty. Is she loyal? Can she be loyal to Raila Amolo Odinga? Because when you look at her, she resigned from the Ministry of Water during Kibaki's time. Na tena ninapomwangalia kuna wakati mwingine tunaona akiondoka katika mkutano ambao ulikuwa unaongozwa na Arap Moi. Na somehow this lady is very impatient. And then her temperament is also a question. Let's look at Kalonzo. Kalonzo brings the good image that is required. And if I were to vote for another presidential candidate, if I were to recommend, if Raila was not in the ballot, Kalonzo would be the best bet. For one, the guy is presidential, and he fits very well in he fits very well in the succession equation. Kwa sababu in 2027 this would be the best bet. Kwa sababu unajua itabidi Uhuru amuge mkono na Raila. Kwa sababu there's this Ruto may not be the president even in 2027. His time is beyond, I think, 2037. Kalonzo also brings what is called experience in statecraft. Sababu amekuwa vice president, Kibaki's vice president, and he's also going to bring the Kaba votes, and there are so many. And then the guy is a moderate. And when it comes to the road question, I think we cannot blame him. So my take, Raila should go for Peter Munya at the moment. He should zero in on Peter Munya. But this one I think will depend if Kalonzo is going to support Raila on this. Because Oka may also propose Mother Karua as a running mate. But because I believe at the moment Kalonzo is not the best bet. Sorry for that. Kalonzo is not the best bet for Raila as a running mate at the moment. Because Raila is one person who is very much experienced in statecraft, and he needs a winning formula. At the moment, I understand he's trying to even compose, trying to form the government in waiting. And watu wanajua who is who. It has become now very clear that he is forming the next government. This is a matter of time. And I understand once he is sworn in, he will hit the ground running. And I think Madera moment is at hand. Have a great weekend.